wake up with a whistle, heart beats like a drum. JT's got the fire, and the game's just beat.
Feel the wind picking up with Snyder and JT. Scopes on the turf where the next legends will be. Big college games light the sky with pride. We're breaking down every move from every side. A draft storm is coming, you can feel the rush. Sports 5 all got you covered, no need to hush. No better place to find your NFL draft prospects. Ride the whirlwind with insight you can't neglect. Player of the week spotlight steals the show. Underdog upsets make the headlines grow. We scout every snap, every breakout star, turning raw talent into futures that soar far. Snyder's got his beer and his opinion runs loud. Check our top 25. Draft storm is here, no fear. We'll take the wheel and steer through the fiercest phrase, fueling our draft storm with the passion we make. From campus turf to stadium roar, we separate the signal from the lore. In the swirl of rumors, we speak the truth. Tune in now, draft storm's your proof. Draft storm is coming, you can feel the rush. Sports 5 all got you covered, no need to hush. No better place to find your NFL draft prospects. Draft prospects. Ride the whirlwind with insight you can't neglect. Draft ride the whirlwind with insight you can't neglect. Growth of it, Josh Yokai. If it weren't for sports, how would we survive?
All right. How about the magic of AI writing a song? I typed in Schneider likes beer. They have put Schneider likes beer. I put in what Draft Storm is about. They put everything in the song. It's crazy what you can do with AI right now. So that was a Draft Storm coming song. Before we get going here on Draft Storm, the advertiser for today is Gianna Villa's restaurant and bar down in Cassidy Village. They have phenomenal food deals, man. Wing nights, all you can eat crabs, good pasta, of course, pizza, about 12 to 15 beers on tap. They do a great job of always keeping it different down there. So make sure that you can get out to Gianna Villa's. It's in Cassidy Village. So get out to Gianna Villa's. We'll talk about that more as we get going. Right now, let's see if Schneider's still alive. He had a rough weekend. Schneider, you called it though. I mean, I've been using your take on Penn State, and every time I put a prediction in a different podcast, and I've been right every time. You said it going in. They cannot beat the good teams. What is the record now for James Franklin?
What, go top 20? No, 4-21.
And top 5 is 1 and something, right? Like
top 10 is 1 and 10 or 11, something like that.
And I was over your house watching the game.
That was one win. That one big win was off a blocked field goal return for a touchdown against Ohio State, but still, that's not a convincing win.
Ralph, there was another video. There was just music. I got to get that put to a video, so I was playing the song, which I'm going to be doing later on tonight for the Rockin' Renegades. But honestly, I thought Penn State, besides their offense, I mean, their defense was as advertised. They played a great game. They played a great game.
I mean, Danny Sutton, he was all over the field. He was pressuring. He was a beast.
He was. They had a couple. They had a couple guys.
That's all it came down to. Their offense is terrible.
couple guys
They
in the
had
secondary I really like.
109 yards of total offense going into the fourth quarter
Yeah,
against, and Oregon's not known for great D. They give up points. They're known for their offense. Wait till they play Ohio State and Indiana. It could get even uglier.
Ralph's saying he can't see me or you for some reason.
No, he's better off that way.
Ralph, can you see it? Ralph, can you see us now? Oh, it just came up. It might be your AOL you run, Ralph. You still run the AOL from 1986. That might be why it came up. But what's up, gentlemen? Let's get this out of the way now, Snyder, because this guy, I feel bad for him. They're not gonna win a game. They're not gonna win a game. I think you guys play them soon, right? Penn State, UCLA.
Oh, that's
Actually,
this
you
week.
play them. Yeah, so Terry, I don't think it's gonna be good news for you. As Penn State travels to UCLA. But other than that, I thought Drew Aller looked pedestrian. He looked pedestrian until the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter, he looked like a different quarterback, and then the interception was rough. I mean, at that point in the game, you're just looking to match scores, and he took a chance with an interception. That was rough. And as we talk about this game, let's also go into the fact that our impact player of the week, and I went with a guy that didn't really have the 500 yards, 6 touchdowns, but Dante Moore. You have to give the guy some credit, man. I mean, there's no way that was an easy place to play. That's his first time really in that kind of a hostile environment. I thought he played well. He didn't turn the ball over. Didn't do nothing to set the road on fire either, but he didn't make out one play. And you know that's what I mean. You were a Penn State fan. You were telling me the whole game we need a turnover. We need a pick six. I mean, so
they needed something defensively. They couldn't win without it.
And that's what he didn't give up. So that was our player of the week, Impact HVAC player of the week, Dante Moore. Just before we get into everything, there were some other guys that had some good games. Jordan Tyson from Arizona State's putting up some huge numbers here early in the year. Him and Sam Levitt look good together.
He has his quarterback. He's still going to do well. He's going to put a big year.
They look good, and Arizona State's looking like a team that you're going to have to watch here in the top 25. They're 4-1, but they have an off game this week. They just got done beating TCU last week. So he had a big game. A guy from Ohio State, Caden Curry, 3 sacks, 11 tackles. They like you always say, that's
a good game.
Jeremiah Love had 4 touchdowns, 2 receiving, 2 rushing. I mean, Arkansas. I know Notre Dame fans are excited because they won a game, but come on, man, it's Arkansas. They put 56-13. Getting back to that game, that was the game of the week. There's no doubt, but there was a second game that really, as me and you were flipping around on your TV. Alabama, man.
2 great games like that on the same time.
I know.
These people need slapped.
And Alabama looked the part, man. They looked very
good. That young quarterback's coming around.
Ty Simpson's got
after the Florida State game where he did not look very good. He's picked it up since then and looked a hell of a lot better.
I agree. I think that
that's all he has to look at what he has. He has those 2 wide receivers. They're putting up numbers. They're good. All he got to do is get the ball to him.
I feel you, man. They're going to be a team worth watching. The Alabama, but with Ryan Williams and that Bernard, they're just about as good as the Ohio State boys. They're not as good as Jeremiah. Jeremiah Smith's in a world of his own, but let's talk about them as well. I mean, they easily beat Washington. Nothing crazy, 24-6, but another young quarterback looked good in that game. And he was like,
he's been solid every game.
Yep.
That's all he has to be.
That's it.
With the people he has around him, just play good. You don't have to lead the team. Just play good. They're probably still the best team in the country right now. It's hard to argue against.
I think Alabama could be in that talk a little bit if they keep going. I still don't sleep on Georgia. That's just me personally.
Well, Georgia's good, but I'm still not Alabama. I still want to see more yet, but they're up there.
I'm not sold on Oregon I'm not sold on Oregon or Miami yet. I mean, Miami could be. They could be.
Miami's the one I want to see.
Yeah,
I want to see what they can do.
They got Florida State this week, which is like an up and down kind of team. So I don't know how much stock you put into it. It's at Florida State. So it could be an exciting game. That is one of the better games coming up. Um, so we had Ohio State. They've been number one throughout the year for us. They haven't lost their 100 votes. They've gotten the full votes all year. Oregon jumped up to number two. I mean, how can you not jump them up? I mean,
Yeah.
it's a huge win at Penn State. They look good doing it. They look good on both sides of the ball, which really, I mean, Oregon just has speed everywhere. They're a team that you can't. They're a team that could compete with an Ohio State because they got the speed. I'm not saying they got the talent. I think Ohio State's in a league of their own. But Oregon's the real deal, man. 5-0. Showed it last week. The game I want to talk about though, is Ole Miss just keeps winning, man. They played at home against LSU. Another tight LSU's defense this year has been solid. It's another low scoring game,
Yeah.
24-19.
But
I'll
boy,
tell you
did
what,
they
man,
play? Did they outplay LSU?
they did.
Bad.
That game should have actually been more
Yes.
lopsided than what it was. If
Yep.
not for a couple
LSU did a
crazy
good job
things.
keeping it that close because they just whooped them.
Are,
That was
do you
an ass whooping.
do you believe in Ole Miss 5-0? You think
I
they're
do now. After they beat LSU like that, yeah, they're good.
you think Ole Miss is better than Georgia in your book?
I'd have to see them. They're probably around the same page.
I still think Georgia's got so much talent; it's unbelievable.
They
But
do, but
they lost, man. I mean, they lost to to a team that that they were trying to beat hard. I mean, it was a big game. So we got them games. So Georgia dropped to 8, Penn State dropped to 10. A&M's another one of them teams that just keep winning, man. Like you sort of forget about them, then you're like,
I'm
oh,
not a
they beat.
believer. But
You're not.
they keep winning.
Yeah, they beat Auburn
They're a
16.
tough
Not that
one.
Auburn's a great team, but Auburn's played everybody tough this year. So I think that was a
True.
pretty big win. The couple games that really made you scratch your head this week. I mean, Georgia Tech won their game, but man, they had trouble at Wake Forest. They held on though, 30-29 in overtime. But the game, I think everybody was like surprised about. People that thought Florida State was back. Virginia just pounded them. I mean, pounded.
Well, it wasn't pounded. It
46.
was an overtime game.
It was an overtime game. He put up 46 points to Virginia put up 46
Yeah.
points against a team that's supposed to have found their defense. That was a shocker to me. Other than that, I thought the games that you talked about that they were good. Iowa, Indiana. Indiana played a tough game at Iowa. They won, and that's how Indiana is. Indiana's like a chameleon. They got to score 50 to beat you. They could do that, but if they got to play a defensive battle, they can do a little bit of everything. Right? They're a tough team. I know. Your boys got to play them as the year goes on. So that's a tough team, man.
Yeah.
But here's So I was on this UCLA fan page. All 27 of us apparently. Someone said that parting ways with UCLA's offensive coordinator was a questionable. Dude, these guys got a lot going on right there. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm from afar a little bit there, but just looking at your scores and watching a little bit of the games, you guys got a long way to go, man. And speaking of teams that want to talk, Dandy Chris, what's going on, brother? Dude, I can't say nothing but great things about Vanderbilt right now. They beat Utah State 55-35. They're playing at number 7 Alabama, and this is
that's a big game.
It's a rematch. I mean, if Alabama had one game circled, they don't want to lose to Vanderbilt. No, nothing against Vanderbilt.
No one wants to lose to Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's not known as a football power.
I agree with that, but don't tell Chris that, man. He said that from the beginning. Chris's predictions haven't been greatest. In fact, he was one of the guys that took Penn State over Oregon, Penn State to win the national title. And I stuck by you, Snyder. I said, nah, my buddy
You should
has
know
been
better.
down this. My buddy's been down this road too many times. And don't get me wrong, and the guys made the point that they got to win the big one sometime. But do they?
No, they don't. No, they don't.
But no, Vanderbilt's looking good, man. Pavea, but you guys got some talent on offense and defense, and I think this game's gonna be rough though. I think it's like I said, this game's circled on Alabama's schedule. It's at Alabama. They aren't gonna take you for granted. Not that they took you for granted last year, but they're gonna go into this game.
Yeah, they did.
It's gonna be It's going to be a tough game, Chris. I just put it that way. If you pull this one off, then you're about as legit as can
Well, it
be,
is.
man.
That's a huge win if they beat an Alabama team like that.
Especially after they just took care of Georgia at Georgia. So this would be huge. What do you make of the Arkansas AD? Let's see what he says here. What do you make of the Arkansas AD saying that Sam Pittman was underfunded? If that is the case, isn't that pointing the finger at himself and the admin for not funding the program? I did see the quotes. I got to admit to you, the NIL and funding is still something I don't dive heavy into because it drives me nuts. I know it's a big part of college football right now.
The train wreck.
Yeah, I just don't like the fact that some teams just got the money. As Snyder always says, A&M, Texas Tech, Texas. Hey, Snyder, what do they have?
A&M. Oil money.
Oil money. They're automatically got so much money for these kids, man. I mean, you got teams like Pitt that are just trying to raise $2 million. $2 million.
They can't compete. They can't compete right now.
And that's the world of college football right now, Chris.
Yeah,
I do agree with you. If he's the AD and he said that, I mean, it's basically on him. I know the Pitt AD is trying his hardest to raise money, and it's hard. I mean, it's hard. I mean, especially nowadays, people don't have just money sitting around. It's a tough thing for these teams that don't have the oil money. I mean, oil money is just sitting there, man. I mean, A&M. I think A&M and Texas Tech, they said, had one of the best recruiting classes last year.
Texas Tech spent more money than anyone this offseason.
So,
and now it's working for them. They're up in the top 12 or so in the rankings.
They're number 9 for us. They just they're up there. They're making it work. They play at Houston this week, which is another team. Houston probably has a little bit of that.
SMU, Houston, all these schools.
Yeah, they got a ton of money
out there.
With, man. But Chris,
who are your alumni? I mean, you heard the one in Michigan. Michigan has that big alumni who said he was willing to spend $8-10 million to bring in that quarterback this year.
That Bryce Underwood.
Yeah, he brought him in.
Didn't you say Penn State has the most? I forget how you worded it. They have the most CEOs.
They have one of the largest alumni associations in the country.
Oh, okay. That makes it hard, man. It makes it ignored. I don't get what that means.
What?
Timothy put ignored. Don't know what that means, Tim. Sort of a strange little post there. I'm not sure what that means. Because you have no other posts on here. But anyways, let's go to a commercial. But we'll talk about some of the games next week. There's 2, maybe 3 games that are worthy. We already talked a little bit about the Vanderbilt Alabama game. We'll go into that right after this. I got to find the commercial though, Schneider. I'm behind a little bit today. I'm under the weather, man. I had I'm under the weather. I admit it. I woke up today sick. My car was stolen Sunday, so I'm like a country song. My dog died a couple of weeks ago. I have literally all them times I've made fun of country song. I'm living it now. I'm living the nightmare.
No, the thing is, it's not a pickup.
True. It was just a Kia, and then as I realize now, Kias are the most easiest ones to steal. But guys, we'll be right back with the next week's games and talk about Gianna Villas right after this. All right, we are back. Once again, please do not forget our sponsor today. It's Gianna Villas out in Cassidy Village. Great food, man. Let me get the ticker here for them. They have Gianna Villas in Cassidy Village. They have like 12 to 15 beers on tap. Great food, great food deals. They have like a wing night, all you can eat wings, all you can eat crabs. A great menu of different foods. Stop at 5301 Grove Road and call them at 412-882-6500. They always have something up their sleeve. Different deals. Excellent food. They have like a turkey dinner thing for families. If you don't feel like cooking, you can basically take home a big turkey dinner, pay the money to them, and go home and not have to worry about none of the cleanup or any of that stuff. So not bad at all. Snyder. So we're back. We got got like 10 minutes. Other games last week. Another one that sort of surprised me, and I took this game in the offseason. I swear to you, I took Mississippi State over Tennessee, and everybody laughed at me. But they almost won it. They played tough, man. They lost 41-34, which is just going to show you that the SEC really don't have a ton of weak teams right now. It doesn't look like it, at least.
No, SEC is always good.
But even the bad ones are starting to.
The big thing of them is how much higher are the top echelon to the middle of the pack. The top echelon right now, I don't think as high as it has been for the SEC. Because I think Georgia's down a little bit, Alabama's down a little bit, and Texas is down. I don't think any of them are as good as they have been the last few years. So the middle of the pack is sort of catching up a little bit.
I sort of see what you're saying. I think Georgia, that loss to Alabama does take them back a step. I still think they're loaded, man. So loaded. I wouldn't sleep on them for like the playoffs or anything like that. I think they're a team that can rebound. If we beat Bama, aka Vandy, Chris will be a hot commodity in the podcast world. I agree, Chris. If you can pull off the win against Alabama 2 years in a row, and this one at Alabama, after they won at Georgia, I agree, man. Vanderbilt's got to be. I mean, it's going to be. There's not many games to watch this week. That's a good segue. That's probably the best game. If not that, it's the Miami traveling to Florida State. But we don't really know how good Florida State is right now. But it's good to see Miami have to travel, play a competitive team, and see how they respond.
Don't forget about one out of the top 25. It ain't in there, but that Baylor and K-State game. You want to see points scored? Watch that game.
That is going to be a phenomenal game. Another game last week that we didn't talk about that was a very good game was Illinois. Illinois bouncing back. That was a great game against USC, but 34-32. USC got some talent. I mean, they're loaded. That was a good win. Malaki Lemon was one of our go-to guys. He had a huge game for USC. Looking at this, I'm going to give you a couple sell or buy. Sell them or buy them. Missouri, you selling them or buying them?
Right now I'll buy. There's tough part schedules coming up.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to find out for sure. But, hey, they've played well right now. Go with it.
What about, I think you already mentioned it, Texas Tech, you're not ready to buy them yet?
I think they might be the best team in the Big Ten. They might be.
They're
going to be up there.
Big 12, not the Big Ten. But
right? That too.
Yeah. No, believe me, it's the way these change around. You ready to buy or sell the 5-0 Iowa State Cyclones? No,
not buying them completely.
Okay.
Their defense is good. Their offense is shaky.
Notre Dame.
I don't think.
Are you buying them to win the rest?
Schedule-wise,
you buying them to win the rest of the games and make the playoffs?
They have one tough game left. USC. If they beat USC, they'll probably win every game left on their schedule.
That does include Navy, but I mean, I think Navy's not going to be. It's not going to be a problem. TJ's out there. TJ, I'm sorry, but it's not going to be a game right there, man. It's not going to be a close one. Let's get some questions. We got a lot of questions flowing through. Vandy, Chris, Illinois game shouldn't have been that close. The officials took a touchdown away when they gave USC a fumble when the guy was clearly down. I thought it was a well-played game. I mean, I don't remember that play offhand, but I'll believe you on that. I mean, that's what you basically have that in every game now, man. I mean, you can almost look at the Ohio State, the Penn State Oregon game. There's a call.
Look at that Penn State game. The guy's leg touching the tops of the grass.
That's right. We thought that was a big turnover.
Yeah, I mean,
that was huge. I mean, that was a game that we went to commercial thinking we didn't even know to look for it. We're like, oh my gosh, here we
No.
go. He's selling Iowa State, selling Missouri. They have played the 105th ranked schedule. You better put up numbers against that. They have put up numbers against that, Chris, but they do got the tougher teams coming up now. So that's going to be the
That's what I
part.
said.
Like
Missouri has tough schedule coming up. You're going to find out.
And here's your boy
Iowa State. They're good. Boy, I thought Penn State was going to battle back.
But they Penn
They
Stated
stink.
and Aller.
Offensively, they stink. I've been telling people that all season until they can show they can throw the ball. They're nothing, and
they did for half. They did for 1 quarter, half a quarter, whatever it was. But they looked
one play.
Well, they had some nice
40-yard touchdown pass.
They had some good.
That's all they did.
Yeah, you give them. You were hard on them, man. Like this is no lie. When it was 10-3, when they scored that first touchdown, Snyder looked at me and goes, "Game's over. We can't score a touchdown." I'm like, come on, man. He can score a touchdown. I mean, that's what it feels like though with that offense. I get it. Very, very in neutral kind of offense. Here's a guy. He wanted to talk about the Steelers, but he goes, "Oh, you guys are on college talk now." Hell to Pitt. We also stink. Well, I'm not gonna argue with that. That Louisville game showed me that Pat Narduzzi has no clue what he's doing as a head coach, time wise, or what's the word? Doesn't have any idea how to finish off a team. I mean, that's 2 weeks in a row. They should have beat West Virginia. They should have beat Louisville. I know shouldas, couldas, but it's been pretty bad. The coaching down the stretch has been horrible. Chris, we got a lot of questions today. At some point, Joey Aguilar is going to cost them a game throwing the ball around loosely like that.
Probably.
I agree with that. I do agree with that.
I've seen him 2 games. That's all I've seen.
He ain't afraid to sling it, man.
No. And he runs when he runs the ball a little bit, that ball's flailing and like, yeah.
But he's doing well though.
He's looking good though.
But with their talent
crew he got
and their running backs, they got a nice little mix.
Running. They're going to score points. It's just, can they stop anyone?
Yeah, I think the big teams like Georgia's and the Alabamas are gonna blow by them. I'd like to see a Tennessee Missouri type game or LSU Tennessee. I mean, I'm sure I don't got their schedules memorized. I know there's like so many different games still coming up, but there's a lot of different things I like. Do you buy or sell Indiana? This is the big one.
I'm buying them. I'm sold.
Are you putting them right in there with Penn State, Oregon, and Ohio State?
You'll find out here in about 3 weeks when they beat Penn State. Penn State College.
Is it at State College?
Yeah.
Oh.
We're going to beat them. They're a top 20 team.
I can't.
You know the record. 4-21.
Good for you. There's not many other teams that are in the top 25 right now from the Big Ten. Maryland's actually creeping in a little bit. Maryland's been playing good football. Maryland,
they've been playing solid, but
yeah, they've been playing some solid football. This is where I know. This is where I love the two Chris's going at it because this is what he gives me all the time when I tell him. He said, "Stop this nonsense that Franklin has to go. All he does is win 10 to 11 games every year. You don't fire a guy that does that. Look at what happened to Nebraska when that happened to Frank Solich. He wins the games he should.
If you're happy to be a 10-win season every year and know that you can't beat Ohio State and the big boys, then that's fine. But if you want to do better, Franklin's not a bad coach. I'm not ever saying that. But I believe he's taken them as far as he can go. They need someone to take that next step. If they want to stick there with him for the next X amount of years and be in contention but never winning, that's fine. But they're not going to win with Franklin.
The thing we don't expect Pitt to make the playoffs to win a championship. Penn State expects it early, and Narduzzi equals Franklin equals Narduzzi equals Tomlin. I think there's some similarities. I think that I think Franklin's the best of the three when it comes to game management. I think Franklin does a good job with game management. I think time and all that. I think he stays decently good. I think Tomlin, we saw that against the Vikings with the
Tomlin's terrible.
And then I mean Narduzzi 2 weeks in a row, all he had to do was basically get a first down, sit on the ball. I mean, and he's a defensive coach. So I sort of get what you're saying, TC, but I still would put Franklin above both of them when it comes to a total as a coach. I just think he has offensive liabilities. And I know Snyder's been talking about this for the last 5 years. The pistol drives him nuts. When you're going 4th and 1 or 3rd and 1, it's in the pistol. You're already 2 yards behind the line. I mean, the team doesn't go under center very often. It's nowadays
Very often?
these big
No, that's not very often. It's never.
and these big defensive lines now. You gotta get your quarterback a head start, especially a big guy like Aller who could just fall forward. I mean, you're giving him 2-3 yards already in the hole, so to speak. But guys, this is a great podcast. Once again, Gianna Villa's. I'll tell you what, when you go in that place, you got a bar in there. There's a restaurant with so many different food specials. The wing nights, I believe, I want to say it's tonight. They have an all-you-can-eat crab night. I'm not big on crab, so I don't get excited about that as much. But they also have different specials with beers, and their happy hours are very good. So get out to Gianna Villa's, 5301 Grove Road. Snyder, thank you very much. That was a good podcast. Good talks, people. A lot of good questions. I appreciate the questions. Good luck, Vandy Chris. Now this is your Super Bowl right now, early in the year. So you win this game. The sky's the limit.
It's a big one.
Yeah,
it's a big one for Vandy.
Big time. So enjoy yourselves, guys. Enjoy football this weekend. Thank you from Draft Storm. Lots of questions.